stone progression. Yeah. Okay.
That'd be cool. That'd be totally different than.
What do we do? So we've got the 1K bevel, and it's hard for me to see this at this angle.
It's looking pretty good, actually.
When people do razor photography, quite often you'll see, one image looks quite different from the other, because if you slightly change. I don't know what I'm doing with this camera. I'm used to looking in the eyepieces, but this just makes it easier for people to see.
It's probably it thinks it's idle, and there's a time limit on it.
Yeah, but I've managed to get it into movie mode before.
So now to send it out, I'm going to do the same thing,
Have to wake it up.
40 light. I'm going to just take that on the medium slur
Come on,
instead of
flash.
heavy slur and treat it much the same as I did by just very
All right, it should be good to go now.
Okay, next this will be my
Anyway, if you slightly change the angle,
Oh, you
the
get a
reflection
completely
of the
different
light,
picture.
yeah, completely changes. So just a slight tilt,
There you go. That's a good
you can
photograph
see
right there.
the scratches versus, so the camera angle really changes. So this is the highest mag I've got available on this. All right, so there's microchipping, but again, we're at the 1K level.
We're at the 1K level, that's what I
Don't
would
really care
expect.
about that. And going back down to the lower mag, I wanted to look at that shoulder. See, I took a little bit off with the diamond. It's okay like that. All right. So I'm going to do something a little different. So there
I'm going
are
to move around behind you if that's okay. Thanks.
4 different grades of Naguras that I know of, and I know very little about these. Stefan, Main Man, is, as far as I know, the best resource for checking on that stuff. And really, this stuff tends to start on the higher grade, finer stones, but I figured I'd add a little on this. This is a Tsushimi stone. It's utterly pointless to give a grit comparison, but if you were to, this would be in the range of like a 3K. So for speed's sake, I'm going to do some of Lynn's circles.
And then I've been using, where it kind of had me shaving off the 8, where I like to see a higher stuff. So I've been doing that, and then when I need to go a little higher, I got some laughing film. So this gives me a lot of different ideas for if I buy a stone, finish
On this side, oh, this one's okay too. So when you've got slurry in the stone, it's easier to see the water moving.
You bet.
This is more like the
On this side,
the other side of the where I'm going to light and then the other side of the door there again I go over the
nuance.
See, these are the real colors.
It's called a Tsushima, Tsushima, I
I
believe.
think it's more like a brick. And they vary because some of these
I think I've got
Sham, an equivalent, a non-Japanese version of this is a really good, low-level, natural stone is from Sham. He had a bunch of them for sale years ago. People just referred to it as Sham's Mystery Stone.
Okay.
Don't know what the heck it
It's
is.
not you don't know if it's Japanese or it's just a low level.
I don't even know if it's not simply concrete. I don't know. But it works. It's a very good I mean, it's not a bevel setter, but it's the next step after a bevel setter. It works really well. That one has an inclusion in it, but it's not really a problem.
The mystery stuff.
There's not a whole lot of point in pointing that out because I don't think he has any more.
Yeah.
Unless he opens up another branch of the vault. Yes. At some of these other meetups, you know, at some point people go out and go shooting or a little bit of BSing, and Sham will be off by himself.
Tony Ray's, he's no distractions.
No distractions.
Yeah, he's owned a couple of mine. Do you ever stop by the Razor and Stone where he and like Modine and some of these guys? You getting a lot of
I
rock hounds?
I haven't spent enough time on it lately.
Yeah.
I'd been off of SRP for a couple of years, and once
Yeah,
I
I
got
just
back,
noticed you just came back recently,
yeah,
right?
when I got back to internet access and I wasn't on SRP, I spent some time on Razor and Stone,
Okay.
and then I got back on SRP and should spend some.
No, I don't. Now,
Yeah,
what
I've been.
Is this more of a finisher or what?
No, this is like that level of that mystery stone. It's a lower end one. And I could do all of the Nagura steps on one stone, but I prefer this progression from this one to the Ohira Renga Sutta, and then moving up to Shamstone,
All natural.
the finisher.
So there's a 7 out of 10.
Again, just makes me feel better.
Perfect shaver, and 3 out of 10 chance that I can just bring back shavers. But that's the only difference is that kind of consistency.
No, he has shaven my neck
I
with
might have
straight
to go to
razors,
I might just go to
but I don't like it because it gets really
see
irritated
if I'm very close.
I've shaved my wife's legs with a straight a few times, and haven't cut her once.
Well, I won't let him shave my legs.
Oh, but what I was going to say was, when I first tried a double-edged safety razor, after using it for a brief time, I let my wife try it, and I never got it back.
Wow.
She used it one time, and she said, "Why would anyone use a cartridge razor?" She was an excellent salesman for it, and I've still not gotten it back. And you know, you can go on eBay and get 100 safety razor blades for $10.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I started. I mean, I had never used canned shaving cream. I always used a brush and soap, even with
So-
cartridge.
So this is just going to be slightly more polished from the 1K level.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Little bit of something there, not happy with it.
It's like drinking from a fire hose.
But see, if you use less magnification, it looks better.
I could get
Oh yeah, the more you magnify, the more quality you
I
see.
mean, there's a little bit of a flaw there.
This is where the, this is where the BS
And of course,
meets
since
the
this
real.
is
You can't lie under.
good German optics, you also have the resolution.
Yes.
Just like grab it.
Yeah, that needs a little bit more.
Just for a second. Then I'll know. Then I'll probably just put a couple of things to come in my side. We'll strap it up and just we'll add this to the test shaver.
Decades of sitting around, you know, really.
And it's also what, probably 50-year-old, 75-year-old steel?
It's just so intimidating. You look at people who
I just did a
have
kind of
never
all the
anybody
way
really
up.
guide them on this. You could really.
Yep, looks like a razor.
And what level is that, Lynn?
That's not bad. That's okay.
I don't think you're quite at the edge though.
That's not strong. Try the other side.
What stone is that coming off of?
Conical.
Okay.
That's one stone.
Yeah.
It just varies your
One
wetness.
stone honing, huh?
Yeah, that's a 1 stone hole.
Okay.
Yep, I see exactly what I want to see. And where?
Do you need to see the whole length?
Now what's weird?
Hey, did you see Christopher Gill go anywhere? He's gonna hide.
I don't see him. Maybe he went to bed.
Randy and I were speculating, you see, our setups.
Yeah.
And tomorrow you're going to come with a widescreen.
No. I'm gonna bring you back over to the house. You know what I mean?
I would love to bring my wife down so she can meet your dogs. By the way, how's Hildy doing?
Hildy's still hanging in there, man. Sleeps
Good.
most of the day, but that's it. Stella's starting to sleep more now that she's starting to get a little older.
How old is Stella?
Stella's 6 or 7,
That's what I thought.
which is starting to get up there for a bulldog because Hildy's about 12. That's real old for a bulldog.
Yeah.
I just had to put a
And they
code
rip
roll
your
down.
heart out when they die.
Oh, I know.
I had a collie that looked like Lassie. Went through a... Well, we're on film. I'll end the conversation.